Nigerians all over the world are panicking and asking questions, saying, what particular crime did we commit by becoming Nigerians? My Ghanaian fan base will always say a good name is better than wealth and riches, as the US has ordered the court system to release the file of the current president of Nigeria, indicating he was involved in drug trafficking and a whole lot. Nigerians are pointing out their frustrations on social media, saying this would dent the image of not just the country, but Nigerians all over the world. Let us listen to Nigerians react to this, and then we come back.
This is not the first time that a U.S. court is threatening to release alleged drug trafficking records or incriminating records of President Bola Tinubu. But you would wonder, why is it that they always threaten to release his records and they still don't release the said records? You would wonder. So this is what I think they are doing. They threaten to release his drug trafficking records or his alleged incriminating records just so that they can twist him to do what they want him to do. A lot of people have been asking, why is President Bola Tinubu carrying out the instructions from the World Bank, from the IMF against the Nigerian people? And some people are asking, does these people have something on him that is making him respond to their requests so fast, even though he knows that Nigerian people are suffering with all these policies? Well, this might be one of the things they have on him, because every time they threaten to release the alleged drug trafficking records or whatever incriminating records they have of him, they end up not releasing the records, which simply means that maybe when they tell him to do something that they want him to do and he says no, they will now threaten him. When he finally does what they want him to do, they will end up not releasing the records. That's what I think they're doing. So right now, maybe they are trying to twist President Bola Tinubu to do something that he doesn't want to do. And so now they are threatening him again. So maybe they will not release the records if he ends up doing what they want him to do. And that is why they like it when people of perceived questionable characters are heading the helm of affairs in the country. Because they want something on you. They want to hold something on you. When they want to get you to do something, they will twist the knob and force you to do that thing. That's what they are doing. That's what I perceive that they are doing, because they will not release the records. Nigerians have been begging them. You have records of President Bola Tinubu. You have incriminating records of him, alleged incriminating records. Okay? Release the damn records, let Nigerian people see who their president is. But they will not, as long as the president will do what they want him to do. That is the suspicion. Because this is not the first time they are threatening to release the said incriminating records or alleged drug trafficking records they have of him. This is not the first time. They've done this over and over and over again, but they end up not releasing the records, and they don't give reasons why they are not releasing the records. They just go quiet.
So Tinubu's special advisor Bayo Onanuga has reacted to the news that US court has ordered FBI and anti-drug agency to release Tinubu's past record. And this is what he posted. He said, and I quote, "Our response is as follows. There is nothing new to be revealed. The report by Agent Moss of the FBI and the anti-drug agency report have been in the public space for more than 30 years. The reports did not indict the Nigerian leader. The lawyers are examining the ruling." And what he said is the facts. This news have been in public space even before election, during the campaign, 2023 presidential election, before the election, after the election, before inauguration. This news have been in the public space, so it's not new. And even if they release the record and Tinubu is Pablo Escobar, say he was dealing with drug kiniko, how is it going to affect him? He's already the president. Abi, the US has come in to dethrone him or what? In fact, it will affect us as Nigerians more. Like, it will be difficult for Nigerians to travel to US or to get US visa, because it's now widely known that our president now Pablo Escobar. Anyway, I'm not interested in the record whether he's innocent or not. He's now our president. We don't have choice. All we are asking is to fix the economy and fix this issue, as long as I won't buy all of us. So releasing it or not releasing it has no effect on Nigerians, on our economy. Besides, these Westerners no really care. They don't care.
Not going to still release anything. It is a game. It is a game. So don't get overly excited. That's number one. Number two, at this junction, if they release an evidence that Tinubu actually dealt in drugs, what next? Will you remove him as the president? I'm curious. Curious. Should they go remove Tinubu now as president immediately? Or maybe they plan to use that one for next election. Well, una go don't forget. Because I know una. Now, no fit stay on something for long. Next thing now, forget. 2027 now, a few people go bring them up, or don't pay a large majority of some people for them to stay. It is a game. Don't get too excited about these people. We are talking about the West. The West don't want your progress. They can't do anything for you. They can't favor you. Don't deceive yourself. They don't like you rich. They know the West don't like you rich. So now, back to the question. Sit down and ask yourself, why are they doing it? And why did they not release it? Why are they saying they want to? The US, if they won't release that, you will just meet it online. You will meet it online. What is all these shenanigans for? Think. And Nigerian youth, we need to understand. Else we might learn, and we might learn the hard way. These people, Tinubu might be a demon, but these people fear them.
How do I feel seeing all this trending on social media? I have just one word: speechless. Speechless is how you make me feel. So many Nigerians are reacting to this because a whole lot of them are not just buying it. Many of them are saying, we thought this matter had died a natural death before the elections. And even after the elections, why is this coming up again? Many of them are dissatisfied with the profile and the image that their country, Nigeria, has on social media and the world at large. Yes, you heard the reply the president's spokesman gave. According to him, the careless, but so many Nigerians are saying that how can you care less when this has to do with the future and reputation of the country? For me, like I always say here, when electing leaders, elect leaders that can be held accountable. That content creator you listen to said that he believes America is doing this because they want to take charge over Nigeria, some resources in Nigeria, did this, that. And I'm like, why didn't you elect a leader that you know that the West has nothing on? Why did you elect somebody that the West has a lot of things on? That is the first question. See, at the end, it is just Nigerians that will suffer it all. Because by the time these records are being released to social media, every country, their citizens are reading the profile of the number one man in Nigeria, and they are seeing indicting things there. Tell me, how will it be for Nigerians who go to those countries? We always say, oh, they're always profiling Nigerians. Nigerians are getting visa banned left, right, and center. By the time this record are being released, don't you know that there are more visa bans waiting for Nigerians? The profiling will increase from 50% to 100%, because your president is your representative for that country. That is why key positions like presidency are meant to be given only to people who know their onions, only to people that are clean. Why? Because if you present a dirty person or a corrupt person as your country's president, you will just indirectly, or let's say directly, say that your country is not a clean country and that your country has a lot of corruption in it. It's as simple as that. So the profiling for Nigerians will even get worse. It will increase by the time these documents are released to social media. As you can see, the president hardly goes to the US. All the time he has been president of Nigeria, he's always going to France. And many people are alleging that it is because of this issue he has in the US. You know, there's one thing Ghanaians always say. Ghanaians always say a good name is better than wealth and riches. That they believe that no matter the amount of wealth you have as a person, if you don't have a good name, then those wealth are meaningless. I'm now kind of referencing that particular word in this video. Imagine Nigeria, a country of over 300 million people, with the amount of natural resources we have in this country, amount of celebrities from the music industry to the film industry to comedy, content creators, and a whole lot. Imagine just one person is representing us, and this is what is being said about that person. You have just directly, not even indirectly, you just directly said the whole 300 million Nigerians living in Nigeria, the hard workers, the skilled people, the amazing celebrities, this person is what they represent. And it's really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad because we have a lot of Nigerians who live in this country who are chasing their earnest living every day, not just Nigerians, even outside the country. And just imagine something like this will spring up to give them a bad name. Something like this will spring up to, that profiling the country has, by the time this comes out fully, the documents are released fully, the profiling will increase. And it's sad, oh. It's sad. It's really, really sad. I don't know why everything that comes out of this country has to be bad. Everything that comes out of this country just need to have a sprinkle of negative vibe around it. And it's just so terrible. That was why I always said before the elections then, when electing somebody, just understand that that person is going to be the representative of your country. Wherever you go to, that person's picture will be there, representing your country. So ensure you elect leaders that have a good name out there, that can be held accountable. Had it been this statement was released and the presidency said, oh, they'll do something about it, it would have been different. Now they are saying they don't care. And truly, they really don't care. It is innocent Nigerians who are trying to earn an honest living that will suffer from this. So many platforms are no longer accepted in Nigeria. A lot of platforms. So many Nigerians already have this bad name online about scam, fraud, and a whole lot. Now imagine adding this, that the president of that country has this kind of record. I'm Delicious Army here at Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye-bye.